Yeah, I took it out for granted. I was looking out for family. I was looking out the fastest. I was coming out the baddest. I was cooking, I was trapping. I was looking for the balance. I was looking through the basket. Now my stomach looked the fattest. Big old boogers full of carrots like my enemy. Still, I can't see how this can happen. I saw a print in me. I just can't turn around and go back with shit that meant to leave. I just can't turn around and look backwards, there ain't shit to see. I bumped my head so many times, I done seen so many signs. I done dreamed so many lives, I done seen so many eyes. Somebody pray for the one.
So many eyes. Mic check, microphone. Check. What it do, world? It is me, BearFeezie. It's me, BearFeezie. I'm back. It's me, BearFeezie. I am back with another. Man. Back with another episode. Oh, man. Yeah, man. This is your show where you get your morning motivation, inspiration, where you receive your daily words of encouragement. I am BearFeezie, and I was on time today, man. So, you know what that normally means. It's time for you to wake your ugly ass up. Let's get out of bed and work on some of those ideas that you done left stuck inside your head. Even though it's still dark outside, you're officially live at 5:55 with the guy. This is episode 178. And I'm just sticking with it, man. I ain't stopping. I ain't quitting. This is what I like doing, honestly. Honestly, man, this is what makes me feel fulfilled, you know what I mean, is reaching and teaching others and helping us grow mentally, helping us adapt, helping us develop, you know, as I feel we should, and reach that next level, reach those next heights, and become something. A lot of times we don't get enough exposure to different lifestyles, different careers, you know what I mean, different shit that'll get us paid. We just don't get exposure to it. And if you don't get exposure to it, you just feel like all you can do is hoop. Or you feel like all you can do is sell dope. Or you feel like all you can do is rap. Or, you know, and and, you know, I just like, you know, this is what I supposed to be doing. And I feel it every day. So this is what I'm doing. Cause I like to be a sponge and, you know, soak up game, soak up information, and, you know, learn new shit, especially if it's intriguing, especially if it's like, dang, if it's cool, if it's, you know, if it seems like, dang, how did he do that? I can do that if he can do that. I like to say, you know, if I hung around a doctor, I could have been a surgeon. If I hung around a mathematician, I could have been an engineer. And you could too. You know, it's just the exposure is minimized where we come from. Those type of people don't hang around outside. Those type of people don't, you know, aren't walking around in our neighborhood. So without that type of exposure, you just cling to whatever you cling to, whatever is available. You choose from, you know what I mean, from those few and go for it. And the next thing you know, time has passed and those skills are the only skills you've learned. And then you kind of got to reprogram yourself to and get out your comfort zone and finally, learn something new. Finally find something that's like, man, I could have been learning this. And I'm like, man, I could have. So yeah, this is what I'm doing, man. It's the life. This is what we up to. What I wanted to talk about today, man, and basically what I do is just on this episode, man, we go live every morning at 5:55 in the morning. And, just give us some game to help us refrain from being lame, give us some news that we can use, and just help us get our mind focused on accomplishing something major. A lot of times we get stuck on minor shit, shit that's going on around us. And the world is bigger than just our neighborhoods. The world is bigger than just the hood. It's bigger than just, the little town that we live in, the little area that we call, where we from or whatever, man. Like the turf, the earth is our turf. You looking at the original people, and we done got, we done got stuck in a hood. We done got stuck in a few blocks, where we grew up. And that's where home, it seems like is our home, but it's not. They like you come from all over. It's no part that is not yours, man. We just gotta reclaim it, man. We just gotta reclaim it. Gotta get our minds right, man. Square business. What I wanted to talk about first is, how when you're finding yourself, when you're trying to grow and develop and become who you've always wanted to be, or who you believe that you can, whoever you believe you can become, it's very easy to doubt yourself because you've never seen it. It's very easy to believe that, nobody else has done it. How can I be the one to do it? I don't know any millionaires. No millionaires are in my family. How can I become a millionaire? No engineers, no doctors are in my family or in my neighborhood. I don't know any doctors. How can I become a doctor? And it's so easy just to have that doubt. Just to have that disbelief that you can. But the first step, and what's very important, is that you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do it. And the reason being why this is very important, and this is because you've never done it before. This is the reason believing in yourself is very important, and it has to be, you have to have this courage. You have to have this thing about yourself that is kind of what they call cliche. It's kind of like, folks tell you this all the time, believe in yourself, but you've never done it before. So, if you, it's like, when you tie your shoe, once you learn how to tie your shoe, once you learn how to ride a bike, once you've done something before, at the beginning, you didn't know you can do it. At the beginning, it was difficult. At the beginning, it was something new. At the beginning, it was uncomfortable. And honestly, I have children, man, and it seemed just funny how when they are, learning how to ride their bike or something as simple as tie their shoe, it comes a phase where they're trying and they just start pouting like, I can't do it. It's really difficult. And, to where they'll be trying real hard, because it comes a little part where you stop helping them. I've taught you how to do it. Now it's your turn to do it. Now it's your turn, and be, you've practiced it before. You've learned the lessons, and now it's your turn to go on your own. But for some reason, I still can't get the over and under they still can't get it all the way right just yet. So they start whining and pounding. And I remember, and if I can think back, I just remember my youngest son, just him just sitting, just tears running down his face. Cause like, I know y'all don't want me to ask. I suppose to know how to do it by now because y'all have taught me this, but I don't have it figured out yet. It's difficult. It's confusing. It's frustrating is the word. It's frustrating. And now, you know what I mean? It seems like it's not going to happen. But all you got to do is believe in yourself and know that you've learned it, that you can do it. You can be taught another lesson. I can give you another review. You can learn it more. You can study it more. You can do it more. You can practice more. And sooner or later, it's like chewing bubble gum. It's like when you learn how to walk. All of a sudden, you just know how to do it. It comes to you natural. But when you don't think you can do it, you can't. When you don't think you can do it, you don't try. When you don't try, you never improve at it. When you never improve at it, it's something that's just not in you. It's something that never comes a part of you. But once you believe in yourself, man, it's nothing that you cannot do. It may take a little bit longer than learning how to tie your shoe or learning how to ride a bike, but all you got to do is stick with it. And it's all it starts with is you believing in yourself. You believing that you can do it, so you'll try a little bit more. You'll spend a little bit more time on it. You believe that you can do it, so you'll put in the effort. You'll listen. When somebody is teaching you, you'll listen. Your attention span will be longer. You will pay some attention to it. You will try. You will look up a video on it. You will spend time on it because you believe you can do it. All you got to do is learn a little bit more. So believing in yourself, man, is so much important, man, because it's uncomfortable at the beginning. It can be frustrating, but just knowing, man, I can get this. Just knowing I can be the first, even if nobody else has, you don't know anyone around you that's doing it. You don't know anybody in your neighborhood that's a doctor, that's an engineer, that's, you don't know anybody that took it all the way, but just believing in yourself is the first step, man, of accomplishing whatever you want to accomplish. Just know I can get it done. I am the one that's going to get it done. I am the one who's going to really do it. All I have to do is put the time, effort, and the energy in consistently. And honestly, all I have to do is just not give up. Stick with it. And which kind of brings me to how I'm going to end. When it takes a period of time to learn it, when it takes a long time to learn it, or sometimes even a short time, depending on how much belief we have in ourselves, depends on how long it takes before we start getting discouraged. If it takes a while for you to figure it out, for you to get to it, you start doubting. You start feeling like, man, it might not be for me. I probably can't do this. It's too much. It should take too long. It's too complicated. I probably cannot figure this out. Man. And that is a lie. You start lying to yourself because it's uncomfortable. You start lying to yourself, and I want you to understand that you are not your thoughts. I don't know who the hell that is in your head, man, because it's in my head too. I don't know where those thoughts come from. It could come from some shit that we used to hear when we was little. It come from my exposure. I guess I do know where it come from, but it's made up of a lot of different shit. It's made up of a lot of stuff that we've heard before. It's made up. Our mind tells us stuff to keep us comfortable when we're outside of our comfort zone. It's like, man, you should leave this place. These people are not like you. You shouldn't be around here. These people don't understand folks like you. You can't do this. Our mind starts telling us this type of stuff to keep us comfortable, to keep us in our comfort zone. Man, you tired. You tired today. You shouldn't work out. Just later. Man, I'm supposed to be getting up at 4:30. Man, you ain't got to get up at 4:30. You ain't got to be to work till 8 o'clock. Why you getting up so early? Your mind just start telling you shit just to keep you in your comfort zone. But you've already made the plans. I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna research. I'm gonna learn some stuff. I'm gonna do my lesson. You know what I mean? You already made plans to get up early. I got errands to run. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna handle some business today. I'm gonna submit the application. I'm gonna look. You already made plans, but your mind just keep you in your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Because you're getting outside of your comfort zone. Because you're doing extra, your mind just started telling you shit. Man, you shouldn't be doing. You ain't got to do all that. You got to go to work. Why you want to do some extra stuff? You just got off your job. Why you want to do something else? You already handling your responsibility. And your mind just started talking to you and you'll believe it. So you are not your thoughts. You are not that voice. You're not that voice that's lying to you, just that's keeping you in your comfort zone. You are the person that listens. So whichever voice you listen to, that's who you become. If you listen to the voice that say, get up, get on it, stay on it, keep going. You said you was going to get up early, get up early. If you listen to that voice, consistently listen to the positive voice that's in your head, that's who you become. You consistently listen to the negative voice, man, you can't do that shit. That's stupid. You the only one out here. You the only one trying to do that. You know what I mean? Wake up and smoke you something. Have you a drink, man. You just got off work. What you trying to do some extra work for? What you trying to think for? Relax your mind. Scroll on your phone. You know what I mean? The negative voice that keeps you in your comfort zone, if you listen to that, that's who you become. And the choice is yours, man. And you know what I mean? And the thing is that the voice that's inside you determines who you're gonna be. The voice that you listen to, rather, the voice that you listen to determines who you're gonna be. And those choices, the choice that you make, because you gotta choose. You know what I mean? You gotta choose to get out of your comfort zone. You got to choose to push through. It's not bringing in any income yet. I'm just doing this because I love doing it. I'm just doing this because I believe I can turn it into something. I'm just doing this because I believe it'll be big one day. But you got to stick with it. And you got to continue to listen to the voice. You know what I mean? It's okay to rest. It's okay to, you're not going to have a perfect record. I'm not saying you're going to be perfect and you never, you know what I mean? You never going to give in. But man, you got to stay stiff as long as you can, as much as you can, as often as you can. You got to stay stiff. You know what I mean? Listening to the positive reinforcement, listening to the positive voice, listening to the voice that pushes you. Listening to the voice, because a lot of time it don't be people on the outside telling you can't do it. It don't be folks, you know what I mean? It don't be the haters. Man, you shouldn't even be doing that, you know? A lot of times we don't even tell people, you know what I mean, what we really want to do. We telling ourselves. But then that second voice come, man, you can't do that. You're going to be tired when you get off. And that's who we listen to. That's who tricks us out of our position. That's who keeps us being mediocre. That's who keeps us being regular, ordinary employees. That's who keeps you from advancing or elevating to the next spot or starting a business or elevating to management or, you know what I mean? That's what keeps you in the bed when you're supposed to be getting up and you said you was going to work out. That's what keeps you comfortable. That's what keep you in the place where you already know what's going on. Because when you elevate to the new heights, to the new levels, it's a new place. I don't know everything that's going on at this level. I don't know everybody. It's new faces. I got to get new friends. You know what I mean? It's a new surroundings. So now I'm uncomfortable. So listen to the voice, man, that pushes you to that uncomfortable place. and keep elevating, keep living. I mean, you alive. You might as well take it there. Ain't no use to, you know what I mean? Ain't no use to just sticking around and remaining at the bottom. And that's why they say the top lonely. That's why they say it's lonely at the top. Because the folks who you was at the bottom with, who you was friends with, who you used to kick it with, they not there with you. Everybody don't, you know what I mean, don't reach the elevation. Everybody don't get it. It don't click at the same time. Hey, man, stay focused, man. I am BearFeezie, man. I know whatever you choose to do, you got to do more than just think about it and just hope for it and wish for it. You got to put the work in. You got to put some real effort in. You got to get it from your head to your legs. You got to get it from your thoughts into your walk. You got to move on it, man. You got to move on it now. You playing. This shit is serious. If you really want to be successful, you got to do more than act like it. You got to work like it. This has been another episode of Live at 555. Stay focused. Don't give up. Stay at it. Ain't no telling where you can take it to. Peace.